Got a Cardi on me popping when I shoot, I never miss. She gon' ask if I'm in love, I never lie, I plead the fifth. Only want me cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the fit.
Okay, so I want to welcome all of you absolutely gorgeous Bebos back to another episode of the NBA 2K23 4-team expansion on the channel. Before I get started, as always, make sure to some love down below. It's free and all this community grow on the road to 5K. We have a ton of comments to acknowledge in the last one. Obviously I cannot acknowledge everybody, so I do apologize if I don't get to your comment, but we got a ton of comments on this one, so we're gonna get right into it. The first one I want to acknowledge is Day, the channel legend. He said, every time Rev uploads, it's a great day. Appreciate you, bro. I love comments like this because honestly, it's you guys that make this all possible. It's not me, it's you guys. So I mean, I should be thanking all of you. That's why I thank you guys so often, because it's literally you guys watching the videos, interacting with them. That's the sole reason why we can do this week in and week out. Nick YP123 Palumbo says, great gameplay. I love seeing people actually play games in the league instead of just simming. Also, could you tap up on your D-pad so we can see the player stats? Got you. I definitely can do that. Dylan Parks says, Ben is a monster at the point. Also, can you make me a 6'9" small forward with defense like Matisse Thybulle and a good 3? I would also want his name to be Willy Wonka, but you pronounce Wonka like Franz Wagner, so Wonka. Got you. Let's do it. And here is Willy Wonka, or should I say Willy Wonka, put into the series. Wilhelm said, it was awesome seeing my player out there getting minutes. I think something's up with his tendos because he got a horrible 3, but he's still shooting them. He prefers to take 3s than shots in the paint. We're going to adjust his tendos literally right now because there's no reason that man should be shooting 3s. He is an inside-oriented big. So I don't see a point in him shooting 3s. Something's got to be up with his tendos. I'm definitely going to take a look at that right now. His 3-point tendency is not that high. It was in the 30s, which is kind of low. We're going to put all of that down into the teens. 37 for 3 right center is kind of high, but for a guy with an F 3-pointer, he should not be shooting. Contested jumper mid-range is a crazy thing to have at 50 when you literally don't shoot the ball. We're going to have all of these on high, put back on high, alley-oop on high, because this man is literally a Shaquille O'Neal remake. So there's no reason he should be attempting as many 3s as he does. Let's actually see how many 3s he attempts per game. Career stats. Let me see. Where's it at? He attempts 7 3s per game. So we're going to just nip that in the bud. There's no reason a Shaquille O'Neal remake should be attempting 7 3s per game. Sam Cash said, could you give Nishan Melton a unique look? Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it could be awesome if he had his own look to him. Maybe the braids, dreads if possible. You can make up the rest. Thank you. We're going to do that right now because I think he's the one who's on the Lancers. And if he is, we are going to be playing them in this episode. For whatever reason, I thought this man was on like the Suns or the Lancers, but he's not. He's on the Wizards. We're going to make him... we're going to give him his own look, and then I'll check back in with y'all after I give him a completely custom look. And here is Nishan Melton, completely finished. Number 34 for the Wizards. We gave him the dreads as asked. We gave him a headband. We gave him facial hair. I customized his skull just a little bit. Brought his jaw in because he had a really blocky jaw, and I didn't like it. We gave him a left arm sleeve, a right forearm sleeve. We gave him leg sleeves. I didn't change up his shoes because I liked him in the LeBrons. So we're just going to leave Nishan Melton as that. And then the final comment I'm going to acknowledge is from ISO Ty. He said, best series on YouTube with 2 fire emojis. ISO Ty has been an absolute legend in this series, and he's literally been here for every episode. So big ups to ISO Ty. But I just realized that we beat the Pelicans 161 to 158. That is a Dyson Daniels, bro. Big ups to the Outlaws legend, putting up 38 against us. Dyson Daniels is a channel legend. If you guys watch the Outlaw series, you know who Dyson Daniels is. He is that man, him with the capital H. I would love to bring in Dyson Daniels on this team, but I digress. That's for a different day. That's a high-scoring game. 161 to 158 is ridiculous. Take a look at the NBA standings to determine who I want to play in today's episode. The Cavs are really good out east. So are the Hornets. So are the Celtics. The Magic are really good. I'm pretty sure they have a couple of your guys' players out there. They have Asar Thompson, who we passed up on for Nick Smith Jr. I'm pretty sure they have Murray Morrison, who is one of your guys' players, down in the comments. So I would like to play the Magic, but the Lancers are also really good with some of your guys' players, who are led by Magic Javeele. So I think I might play the Lancers just because they have Magic Javeele and they have turned things around this season. So we're going to simulate ahead to this away game in St. Louis. I'll see you guys there. So our title defense is not going as planned. We're 1 game over 500, and now our starting small forward is going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. I kind of want Davon King to step into that role. He has the size to run the 3. I think I'm going to start Davon King at the 3. Give him the chance. I know he's a point guard at heart, but the guy is 6'7" or 6'9". He is more than capable of running the small forward position. We're going to have him play that in today's episode and the sim games until Denny Avdia is back. I also want to make a couple trades in today's episode because we are lacking depth if you are new here. So I really can't trade any of these. I mean, I can trade these guys who are really fringe in the rotation, but I can't trade a ton of them. We can trade these second round picks, but I can't trade any of the first. We're going to throw 2 random guys, Kalen Martin and Lucas Samanik plus a second. See what we can really bring back. I don't think we're going to be able to get a big haul. Yeah, the trades really aren't great. Unless I give up a guy who is like a key rotational piece, which a guy that's kind of fizzled out of the rotation for me has been Luke Kennard. I really do like having Luke Kennard in Seattle, but he's kind of fizzled out of the rotation. So if he comes up in a trade package that I can't turn down, I definitely will pull the trigger. John Isaac would be amazing. TJ Warren and Justice Winslow. I'm not seeing any that are really real needle movers for me this season. Mike Conley would be nice. Kevin Porter Jr. But we're good on guard depth because we have Bones Highland and Davon King off the bench. Kevin Porter Jr., he's 6'4". What if I moved Davon King to our backup small forward and we brought in Kevin Porter Jr. as a backup 2? Davon King is 6'7". Can he run the backup 3? He can. He's a 75. He's best at the small forward. Okay, Davon King is going to run the small forward for us. I don't want to get rid of Luke Kennard. I really don't. But he's kind of fizzled out of the rotation. He's 28 years old. He signed a team-friendly deal to stay here, but as much as I love having him here, ooh, there's Vucevic too. I think if the trade is still here, hold on, let me just trade finder Kevin Porter Jr. All of a sudden that trade I had for Kevin Porter Jr. isn't here. I'm gonna still try to trade finder a few things. Maybe I can propose a trade for a guy I really want. I'm gonna assess our team needs first, and then we will look at trades. We have Ben Simmons at the 1, Nick Smith 2, Avdia 3, Jaren 4, Bobby Portis 5. Off the bench we got Davon at the 3, Dermonenko at the 5, Bones Highland at the 1. Luke Kennard could stay at the 2, but then we're really lacking power forward depth. What if I just make a trade for a backup 4 and keep Luke Kennard to run the 2? What if I did that? We do need to find a 4 to trade for first, but what if that's the route I went instead of shipping him? Marjan Beauchamp is a guy I like in real life. He's only a 2-star talent in 2K. What if I bring in Marjan to run the backup power forward? That would be a really fun trade to make. We just need to put together the package that entices Milwaukee to let Marjan go. Kalen Martin at exception. Okay, Marjan Beauchamp. They really like Marjan over in Milwaukee. So I don't really see any trades I would like to make. At least not yet. We have a bunch of guys I would be down to trade later, like Alan Pittman. Where's he at? Alexi Purdue. I'd be down to trade both of those guys for a backup power forward, but as of now, we're just going to hold on to those 2. Luke Kennard is going to go back to a 2 guard. Davon King is going to be our backup 3 because apparently he's better at the 3 than the 2, even though he is a point guard. We're going to convert Luke Kennard back to a 2 guard. Our starting 5 doesn't change for today's ballgame besides, Davon King coming into the 5 because Denny Avdia is hurt. But we got the St. Louis Lancers on the road. The Lancers are kind of killing it. The Lancers are 21-11, led by Magic Javeele, Keontae George, Kawhi Leonard, Marvin Bagley III, and Andre Drummond. Kawhi Leonard is going to be defended by Davon King. Davon King is going to be put to the test in today's game. Our 5 is Ben Simmons, Nick Smith Jr., Davon King, Jaren Jackson, and Bobby Portis. Their 5 is Magic Javeele, Keontae George, Kawhi Leonard, Marvin Bagley III, and Andre Drummond. And not to mention Magic Javeele. I forgot whose player it was in the comments, but it's one of your guys' players down in the comments section. And so is Davon King. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Sound Lancers in St. Louis. Last time we played Seattle in a played game, we blew them out by like 30. It's going to be a different story because we are just a game over 500 and they are 21-11. Let's go defend our title. We're the reigning champs. Let's go show them why we won the chip. Let's go. Ooh, Ben Simmons gets around Magic Javeele already. Ben Simmons opens up the game with a lay over Magic Javeele, the rookie, going to be defended by Ben Simmons. He's wearing the number 23 here in St. Louis. I want to figure out whose player Magic Javeele is. Keontae George contested midi over Nick Smith is good. My God. Nick Smith Jr. I already knew that one was going in as soon as I saw the release. Nick Smith Jr. over Drummond is on the board. He's 1 for 1. Him and Simmons 2 apiece, sharing our first 4. Davon King, his first possession, defending Kawhi, forced the pass out. Magic Javeele gets a screen from Bagley to Kawhi. Davon King fighting over the Bagley screen. Jaren Jackson with the switch, but Davon King does not get the memo. Marvin Bagley left wide open at the cup for the dunk. We're coming back up with Ben Simmons. See if we can shake Magic Javeele. We do. Ben Simmons hits him with the spin. Easy. Ooh, Davon King strips Kawhi. Hold on. Davon King strips Kawhi. Ben Simmons drop it off to Jaren. Come on. Come on. Davon King, the rookie, stripping Kawhi. Let's do it. Come on. Simmons defending Javeele. Javeele passes to Kawhi. Kawhi pulls up for 3. No good. Uncontested there by Davon King. Nick Smith Jr. bringing it up in transition. Defended by Keontae George. He can't get any space. Keontae, that's good defense. Jaren sets a great big body. Nick Smith pulls it. Wide open midi. Nick Smith knocks it down, extending the sound lead to 6. We're going to run a set here. Fist pop 5. Ben Simmons running the offense. Magic Javeele defending. Fist pop 5. Can we run it? Bobby Portis sets the screen. Drummond switches like we want him to. Bobby... Can Bobby get around Magic? He dropped. Oh, that's great defense by Drummond. Come on, Davon. Davon defending Kawhi. The last possession this happened. Davon King came up with the steal and it ended in a Jaren Jackson score. Marvin Bagley sets a screen. Can we get the switch? No, Davon King fights over it and forces the miss with Kawhi Leonard. Ben Simmons gonna work in transition. Can he shake Magic Javeele? No, but he can post him up. Oh, they switch. Okay. Davon King left wide. Oh, I should have shot that. Now Bobby Portis maybe with a mismatch. It's still Kawhi Leonard, but it's also Bobby Portis. There we go. There we go. Come on. Nick Smith Jr. for 3. Bang! Nick Smith Jr. 7 of our first 15. Ben Simmons kicks it out to him for his second assist of the ball game. We still only have 1 miss, and we have been defending really well. The Lancers have just been really good offensively, and their 5, honestly, is a really young and fun lineup. Ooh, Jaren, what a block there on backcourt. Come on. Bro, as I'm recording this, I just got a comment for someone telling me to add a player. It is from an account called the Belgian Knight. I don't know if it's on episode 1 or it's on episode 2. It says a 5'11" point guard called Maxine Rampant from Belgium who is fast with decent shooting. Love the vids. I will get to you in the next episode because I always do the players. What is this camera angle? Hold on, timeout. Because I always do the players before the game, so I will make sure to put your player in the next one. Belgian Knight, I got you, bro. Nick Smith, 39% contested. It don't matter. Ben Simmons finds him wide open in the... Not wide open. It was almost 40% contested by Kawhi Leonard. But it don't matter. Nick Smith shoots over those, and he is our first player in double digits. 10 of our first 18 belong to Nick, and 3 assists already belong to Ben Simmons. Ooh, Ben Simmons in transition. Oh my God. Leaves Keontae George for broke. Hits him with the hezzy, the stop and go, and then throws it down. Two-handed slam by the Australian point guard. Ooh, what a block. What a block by Jaren Jackson. Ben Simmons running the break. Can he get around Bagley? No, but he gets around Kawhi, and he throws it down with the reverse. Ben Simmons is a fucking monster. The reigning finals MVP continues to prove week in and week out that he is one of the best players in the NBA, and he is in that upper echelon of players defending that finals MVP to a T. The Lancers are about to get called for a they're gonna get called for it. There's no shot the AI didn't get called for a 5-second there. What the hell? That's great. Nick Smith Jr. off of the Bobby Portis extra pass. He knocks it down, putting your Sound up 8 over the current 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're surviving well, and a team just a game over 500. We are playing some upper echelon basketball. You love to see it. Nick, that's a wide open midi, and you know he's going to knock that down every time. Nick Smith Jr. up to 15 first quarter points. Another very high scoring game already by Nick Smith Jr., putting us up 10, 2.5 to play in this first quarter, and Nick already in double digits. We're going to kind of leave Magic Javeele for that 3. Will he knock it down? He does. We're going to post up Magic Javeele with Ben Simmons, try to get that wide open 3. They leave Nick Smith Jr. wide open. I take a second, set the feet, and knock it down. 18 first quarter points for Nick Smith Jr. We are up to a 10-point lead. We're going to sub out Ben Simmons for Bones Highland in the second quarter, and Dermonenko is going to come in for Portis at the 5. But other than that, Davon King, Jaren, and Nick Smith are all going to stay in the ball game for this second quarter. Ben Simmons in transition. Oh, he's going to hit that. He gets his own miss, and he puts it right back up. Ben Simmons, our second player in double digits in this one. I'm going to run a fist pop 5 here, this time with Adin Dermonenko and Bones Highland. Adin Dermonenko sets the big body. He's left. Oh, they don't help Nick Smith Jr. I thought Quentin Grimes was going to help off, but he didn't. Nick Smith Jr. post up Quentin Grimes. Davon, you can't. Adin, you can't be there either, bro. Let's just. Oh. I heard the buzzer late because I'm listening to the gameplay through my Elgato software. So I was like, oh, I got the shot off. And then I heard the buzzer after it went in. I was like, why doesn't it count? But it's because the Elgato software is like a second late. So I got it off a second late. That's tough. Nick Smith Jr. has been such a pivotal piece of this offense ever since he got drafted to Seattle with that 3rd overall pick. And really our first draft we ever took part in. And then season 2 won us a chip, but now it looks like we might go into another small rebuilding phase because we are starting to lose a ton of games once again. I see Nick Smith Jr. wide open in the corner for the tray. Come on. Ooh, that should have been a steal. That should have been a Nick Smith Jr. passing lane steal. Nick gets over the Drummond screen. They go out to Keontae George. Keontae George is also going to get a Drummond screen. Adin Dermonenko hedging. We drop down. That's great defense, Nick. Phenomenal defense. That's a big stop. We're just going to feed Nick because he's the hot hand. And when he's the hot hand, you got to feed him. Because when Nick is hot, he doesn't miss. He has 28 first half points. We're going to get another screen by Adin. Fade that, Nick. That's a bucket. Come on! Nick Smith Jr. is 12 for 16 on the night. 30 points. 30 of our first 50 belong to the sophomore player, the reigning Western Conference MVP, and now he's in shot take. Give me ISO. Give me ISO. Bones, I don't like you in that corner, but I guess we'll take it. We're going to go midi. We're going to go midi. That's a bucket. Shot take. Come on. 50% contested. Don't matter. Nick is a bucket. Come on, boys. Nick Smith Jr. is in the 30s already in the first quarter, and he is in shot take. Step back 3. Oh, my God. Nick Smith Jr. is 7 for 7 from 3, and he puts us up 18. Nick Smith Jr. 35 first half points. This man is about to outscore the St. Louis Lancers in the first half. Nick Smith Jr. is on one right now. Quentin Grimes kind of holding it. Keontae George for 3, contested by Bones. No good. Adin pulls it down. Nick Smith Jr. with 35 first half points. We're going to ISO again with Nick because they have not been able to hold his jockstrap. Nick Smith Jr. again. Step back midi. Contested. That's going to be no... Oh my God, it's green? We're just going to feed the hot hand. Nick Smith Jr. leading the offense. We are 74% from the field in the first half, with Nick Smith Jr. being our primary scorer. Nick Smith to the cup. Okay, that's no good. I was hoping we would draw the foul and he would get 40 in the first half, but we're just going to deal with that. We're going to deal with the tough miss. Nick can't get them all. Ooh, we got a double. We got a double. Drummond's been killing us, cutting our lead down to 15. We need Nick to heat up again because he is our sole offense in this first half. 38 of our first 58 belong to Nick. I know Ben has 12. That other 8, I know Bones has 2. Like, we're relying like solely on Nick right now. Nick Smith Jr. for 40. That's a bad release. Can we get the board? We do. Bones Highland. Oh, he forces the jump. No. 40 and a half and forcing the double for the Lancers would be kind of clutch. I'm going to get a screen here by Adin. See if we can extend our lead up to 15 and get Nick Smith Jr. 40. No. Ooh, Davon King for 3. That's a good release. Devon King is on the board. Y'all know what I'm going to do. This is kind of cheese. We're going to post up Javeele with Simmons. Who's open? Is that X open? No, that's Nick Smith Jr. for 40. The man misses his first 3 of the ball game, but Portis cleans it up. Nick Smith is now 7 for 8 from 3, 38 points. He's still cooking. We're still going to trust that with Nick. For whatever reason, they decide to leave him wide open for 3 on that. We're going to trust him every time. Otto Porter gets the screen from Bagley. Bagley down low on Portis. Portis has good defense. 4 seconds. We let Bagley get the edge. Bagley's been cooking us. We let him get the inside edge, and he absolutely dogged us on it. Nick Smith, get you the ball. Let's cook up, big fella. Come on. Easy. Easy to the cut. Oh, he gets fucking shanked by Otto Porter. Nick Smith has 40 in this first half. He could have 42 by the end of this trip to the line. He probably will. He's 16 for 25 from the field with 42 points, 7 for 8 from 3. He's kind of been dogging these boys here in St. Louis, and he's not going to let up. I trust it. Devon King, his 3rd steal. Ah, fuck. Cheese. Ben Simmons posting up Javeele. I assume Cody Martin's going to help. They leave Devon King. Devon King knocking down the 3. He's up to 8 first half points. Devon King. 2 for 3 from 3. 50% from the field. We're up 16. Second half basketball. We come in leading by 9. Magic Javeele take Keontae George wide open for 3. Cuts our lead down to 6. Just terrible, terrible defense. We're wishing on a star here. Nick Smith Jr., can you carry us in this second half? Oh, he forces the double. Ben Simmons, we're going to pull that for 3. That's a bad release. Yeah. We're getting shut down. We need someone to step up offensively. Kawhi Leonard for 3 in the face of Devon King. Cuts our lead down to 3. Calling ISO with Nick. The Lancers all of a sudden are back in this one. Ooh, they double. Kawhi Leonard with the double team. Devon King wide open for 3. Thank you, Devon. He has 11. Ooh, Ben Simmons with the steal on Javeele. Simmons hits the spin 2. Spin cycle. Simmons with 12 and 7. Our lead is back up to double digits. Him and Nick Smith Jr. single-handedly making it happen here in St. Louis. I ain't gonna lie. Right there. Magic Javeele. He cooked Ben Simmons. Magic Javeele cooked Ben Simmons. I ain't gonna lie. That was not my best showing, but they leave Devon King wide open for 3. The man's been hot, but he misses that one. Ooh, Bobby Portis, beautiful roll to the rim. Beautiful roll to the rim by Bobby Buckets. He's in double digits. I think every one of our starters right now are in double digits. Devon King has 11. Ben has 12. Bobby has 10. Jaren has 10. And Nick has 46. We're trying to build on this lead. We're up by 8. We're just trying to build. We just can't put together stops. Devon King defending Kawhi Leonard has been tough, but Devon pulls together a stop. Ooh, Ben gets around Javeele. Ben Simmons bullies Javeele and over Drummond. Simmons has 14 and 7, 70% from the field. We're up double digits. Ooh, Ben in transition. You know how Ben is in transition. It don't matter what type of take you're in. Ben Simmons makes it easy. 18 and 7 for Ben. Our lead's up to 16. We thrive in transition with a guy like Ben Simmons, and our lead's only going to build. If we get stops and we can get in transition, this game's over. But Drummond on Portis has been a weak point. Ah, that's good defense, Bobby. Simmons defended by Javeele. Simmons posting up Javeele. They leave Devon King for 3. Devon King knocks down another 3. He has 14. Our lead's up to 17. It's a 17-6 Seattle Sound run. We're slowly running away with it here in St. Louis against the 3 seed in this Eastern Conference. They're bound to leave someone. They do. They leave Ben Simmons for 3. That's a midi. Simmons knocks down the midi. Ben Simmons shooting it from deep. He has 20 and 8, and we're only going to build. Our lead is up to 19. Devon again. Devon King another 3. They keep leaving him. Devon King puts our lead up to 20. Him and Nick have been playing off each other. Nick has 46 and 6. Devon King up to 17. Simmons up to 20. That's a big stop. Come on. Ben Simmons defended by Magic Javeele. I'm going to post up Magic Javeele. Ooh, that's Nick Smith, not Devon. Him and Devon look so much alike, especially like super zoomed out. They look really alike. Ben Simmons hit the spin. And one Ben Simmons. My God, we are up 26. We are up 26. Ben Simmons 22 and 8. Can he knock down the free throw? He does. My God. If it gets up to a 30-point deficit or a 30-point lead, we're going to call it. Because the 30-point lead in the fourth quarter is kind of like, yeah, y'all, this game's over. I mean, it's against the 3 seed in the East, so I don't want to call it too early. But, like, bro, if we're up 30, the game's over. Bobby, easy cut. They're so scared of Nick Smith Jr. They're giving Bobby Portis the wide open roll to the rim, and Bobby throws it down. He has 14 and 4. Our entire starting 5 has gone absolutely ballistic. It's 128-99. If we get the stop and we score on the next possession, I'm calling it, and we are going to sim to end. No stop, because Andre Drummond is kind of a glitch in 2K. Drummond's knocking down free throws, bro. He just knocked down 2 free throws in a row. Andre Drummond did that. Okay, they have their I give up lineup out there, so I don't know if that's a sign, but their I give up lineup's out. Good off-ball movement, Nick. That's great off-ball movement. Give me a big body, Jaren. Let's call game here. If I hit this, it's game. Okay, that's a sign. 130-101, 8 to play in the fourth quarter. If we go up 30, like I said, we're going to hit that sim to end button. But if they keep paint mashing with Drummond, I don't think that's going to happen. Bagley posting up Jaren, 6.5 to play in this fourth quarter. Quentin Grimes moving off ball. He pulls the contested 3 over Nick, and it hits front iron. Not even close for Quentin Grimes. Why is everyone crashing to the rim? What are we doing? What are we doing? The spacing is ridiculous right now. What are we doing? Okay, we're going to post up Quentin Grimes with Ben. Jaren for the midi. Jaren for the midi. Good catch, good release, good bucket. There we go. Davon King, and oh, he almost gets another steal on Kawhi. He has 20, and he has been playing amazing perimeter defense on Kawhi. At the cup, Kawhi just has the size advantage, so it's not really fair to judge him on that. Jaren, what a block there on Bagley. Drummond can have that whole corner to himself. 4 seconds. Quentin Grimes off the Bagley screen, contested over Nick. We needed 2, and we're calling the game because then it would be 30. Ben Simmons defended by Magic Javeele. Y'all know what we're going to do. Cheese play. Actually, let's run our cheese play. Cut your tug 14 because it's a guaranteed bucket every time. Jaren, go up and get it. That's 30. So the official final score is 145-122. Seattle Sound. We had a 67% from the field clip and 58% from 3. It was kind of ridiculous how good we were. Marvin Bagley, 25 for the Lancers, leading them in scoring. Drummond with 22. Kawhi Leonard with 21. 8 for 18 and 3 for 9 from 3, defended by Davon King. Davon King, amazing game. Nick Smith Jr., got to give credit to him. First, 19 for 31 from the field, 7 for 9 from 3, 48, 4 and 9, only 2 turnovers. Nick Smith Jr. was lights out. Ben Simmons, as always, lighting it up. 27, 5 and 11 and a steal. 13 for 16 from the field and 0 for 11 from 3. Davon King, let's give it up for Day-Day-Vu's player. 20 points. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block. 7 for 15 from the field, 6 for 12 from 3, and not to mention he was defending Kawhi Leonard. Jaren Jackson Jr., 19 for 13, 19 and 13, 4 blocks, 4 assists, 9 for 12 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. Jaren was amazing. Bobby Portis with 14, he didn't miss, he was 7 for 7. Bones had 8, Luke Kennard had 3, Aden Dermonenko had 7 boards, and all around, really good team dub. 145-122. We take out the 3 seed in the East. And that wraps up today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, as always, make sure to show some love down below. It's free to let this community grow on the road to 5K. You guys have been amazing lately. We're almost to 1.1K. I can't thank you guys enough for all your love and support. I'll see y'all in the next one. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Peace.